So a few nights ago, I was up. It was like 2 a.m. So I'm just scrolling through channels, trying to find something to just put on to watch. And I saw this title called "The Blackout Experiments," and I didn't know what it was about, what it was. And I read the description. I'm like, okay. So I start watching it, and I'm super intrigued by it. And the more I watch of it, the more my mind starts racing about like how the human mind works in such weird ways. So for context, first you need to know what a blackout is, and it's not. Oh no, I blacked out, I fainted. It's not that. Blackouts are sort of like this horror attraction where there are basically very minimal rules to it. For example, you can get waterboarded, you can get grabbed, you can get groped, you can be told to take your clothes off, you can be forced to eat weird things, drink weird things, smell weird things. Basically, all the things that could make a human being skeeve out. Like unwantingly being touched, being groped, being grabbed, being shoved, being tortured, being pushed beyond your mental capabilities. And this is a documentary about a very small select people who grow very attached to these blackouts. They grow very addicted to them, per se. And this documentary is about basically how the human mind reacts to these events, even though we know it's not real and they can't physically kill you. And how the human mind's like, okay, I want to keep feeling this feeling over and over and over again. And the documentary follows these people from their first blackout to their final blackout. And how it unlocks things about themselves that they didn't see or realize prior. And I'm a big horror guy. I love everything horror, movies, games, comic books, novels, everything horror. I love it all. And I love horror attractions. They're my favorite thing at Halloween. I love doing them all. They're all really fun to me. And I've always wondered, like, for doing a blackout, I've always wondered what my mental capacity was to handle something that horrific. Like for an example, during a blackout, I'm gonna just say the performers in the blackout who force you to do these awful things. At one point, they had this man grab a real gun and basically say, "Shoot this girl now," and they just kept pressuring him to shoot her, and the gun had no bullets clearly. And after he shot, he just completely broke down because in your mind you know it's not going to kill her, but in a situation where it's claustrophobic, your mind is racing, your adrenaline is just flowing through your body. Like could you do it? And you have a safe word in like case you don't want to keep going. They do give you a safe word. And I would like to know why the creators of Blackout created it, like why they do what they do. And the documentary doesn't go into it. Because the creators are like so secretive of the blackouts, and they want to keep it on like not the hush hush because clearly it's well known now because of the docu, but they want to keep why they do it on like the hush hush. And it's literally like a progression through each blackout for each person that they're following, and to me, it hit me hard because I don't know what I would do if I became like an addict to something that is so severe and so intense and so stressful and so just emotionally charged. And it shows the blur of like the human mind and paranoia, because the person who went through the blackout said that afterwards they just felt constant paranoia, and like they like their senses are like going off the wall and everything. So it's like I could see why you would get addicted to it, but this docu really goes into like how these can change people, not just for not like for good. And it's really an emotional documentary, and it's very deep and dark and mentally heavy per se. And it's been a few days and I'm still thinking about it. So it's on Stars now. So if you like documentaries, or if you want to see how the human mind can work, I would say check it out. It's on Stars now. Yeah, so it's on Comcast. If you can, please check it out. I think it's a very unique watch. Like always, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.